morning students. In the previous topic in video we have seen about diagram, graph and different types of diagram. So today in the same chapter we are going to see the topic aspects to be considered while drawing a bar diagram. Yesterday we have seen simple bar diagram, cluster bar diagram, even divided bar diagram, right? So now let's see what thing you have to keep in mind. Keep in mind while drawing diagram or graph, right? So what things you will be keeping in mind? I am just giving the example. X-axis, Y-axis. So we are drawing the bars like this way. So this are considered as simple bar, or if you are drawing the cluster, you are drawing this way. If you are going for the divided, you are going for this way to divide it. So this is kind of bar diagram. Now what things you have to keep in mind while drawing such diagram? I am reading it from your textbook itself only. The width of the bars does not represent any data and hence all the bars should be of equal width. Width in the sense you can say of same kind of broadness they should have. Same, where one side draw this, one side draw this, this is not going to show any good picture. So width of the each bar should be equal. So it is very easy for understanding. Second is the length of the respective bars should be proportional to the value of variable which they represent. The length should not. Length is generally dependent on the scale which you have taken. So you have to say the length of each bar should be of equal. It should look good. You can say the presentation should be look good. Third is the distance between the bars should be equal and that should be maintained between the first bar and the origin. This is origin. We write O, that's for the origin. Distance between the bars. Distance between the bars should be equal. It is generally depends on the x-axis, right? I am drawing one bar over here, second here. So distance maintained should be equal. It should not be like I am drawing one bar here, second here, third here. So this is not going to give you any clear picture. So distance between the bars should be equal. Now fourth is all bars rest on the same line called the base line, which usually considered x-axis. In today's time, with the help of computer technology, horizontal bars are also drawn instead of vertical bar. First, clear the thing what is horizontal and vertical. This bar which I have drawn, it's a vertical. This is vertical. And now this bars could be considered as sleeping line bars could be considered as horizontal bar. And here standing line bars are considered as vertical. It is written in the textbook that through the different softwares or with the help of computer, you can even draw this horizontal bar. Then you have to present the small bar, but you don't have any kind of pages in your, you can say on the page. So space, if you don't have, you can put the horizontal bar with the help of computer. But the bar which you are keep on drawing since from your primary class are the vertical bars, right? And here it's written, it should be based on the same line. Same line in the sense it's a baseline. This is considered as your baseline, which is considered as x-axis, right? All bars should be on the x-axis. Last is, all vertical bars should be arranged from left to the right in order of the data sets. Left to the right. Data representation should be from left to the right. And therefore the bar representing the first data in the series is drawn first near the point of the origin. The first data variable is always to the near to the origin. Yesterday we have seen, right? Jan to Feb, Feb to March. So we have taken the January to February data first. So it was near to the origin. So these things which you have to keep in your mind. Fourth, we have seen the same baseline, and fifth, we have seen it should be ordered to the left, to the right. It is but obvious that we are not going to start your bar from the right to the left. You are always starting with the near to the origin. There is things you have to keep in your mind while drawing this kind of bar diagram. Now next is about pie diagram. See, student, pie diagram topic I am going to explain you separately, because I will show you in your note, my notebook, and there only you will get your idea okay, what is pie diagram. Okay. So pie diagram, as I told, I'll show you the video in the notebook, separate video. And here next is given types of graph. Types of graphs are given, time series graph for the continuous data and for the algorithm graphs are given. Now next topic, see use of technology in the study of economics. Now as we know, nowadays modern world is generally based on the technology. So economics also use such technology for data representation. I just explained that you can use a technology computer for drawing bar diagram or simple bar diagram, divided bar diagram. So you can use. Now which use of technology in economics, how you can use the technology, specifically computer technology, and even specifically some of the softwares are there. Some of the softwares are there which can help you to represent your data. Now question arises, why we need a software in economics, students? Generally what happens, researchers are there. Many researchers of any kind of field or specific, you can say the area, they are using the statistical data. So data they use is a statistical, but they have to represent. So for that they need a software to represent any economic data, statistical data. Take example, our countries, even many kinds of data, kind of population, literacy, gender ratio, all kinds of data you can represent with the help of diagram or graph. So for that they need some kind of softwares also. Now first it is given use of technology, specifically computer technology. As we know, the presentation can be easy. Now you all have studied in your computer subject as well, presentation is nothing but PPT you can say, or PowerPoint presentation, but here you can say presentation in the sense whatever the confusing, lengthy, statistical data which are given in the numbers, ratios, percentage, all the things. So for even you can make them understand very easyable with the help of presentation. Computer can make this data to be present easily. Like examples are given in your textbook, like budget, it is can be considered. You can say population, literacy, XYZ data can be presented. Second is the Excel worksheet. Excel worksheet, again you have studied in your lower or primary classes about in this, in your computer subject. Excel worksheet generally you have seen by preparing when to prepare the results. School results are also prepared in a worksheets column, right? So same way data of economics can be represented, or lengthy data can be represented with the year, percentage, with the help of Excel worksheet. Third is diagram and graph. So data is given, so you have to just put the sum of the formula, or with the help of some of the software you can easily represent your data in diagram or graph. Fourth is a storage tool. See, earlier before you can say the data were represented very manually in the sense it to be handwritten, to be kept in a big kinds of books, or records are to be kept. But now easily softwares are there, or many kind you can say the technology upgraded. So many things are there which you can store your data in a very easy manner. Whenever you require, you can search it off, you just click it and you get all the data available in your desktop. Last is the other tool. Other tools generally it is required for the researchers. A person who is researching or studying anything related to the research purpose, They can use different kinds of software, can represent such data in a better form for their understanding and for further understanding as well. Some of the software names also given, they are the software names. Such full forms can be asked in your board exam as well. So we have seen about till that topic. In the next video, we are going to see about the internet technology and portions which is to be taken in the internet education, and even study till that and refer the chapters. If any queries here, you can ask.